Yo, what's up? It's Monday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're back with Monday Cinema Club. Yo, I'm alone today because my co-host Alice is on the set shooting a commercial right now, but she may be tuning in to talk about this with us. So we'll let some people come in today, and I'll bring some people in to talk about the movie. But it's Monday Cinema Club. For those of you that have never tuned in before, it is our book club, but it's a movie club. So we watch a movie every week, usually cinema classics, and just discuss them with you guys. We know we're not necessarily experts, even though we're filmmakers, but we just talk about movies. So what's up? What's up, Studden? What's up, Josie Draws? Crisco Pasquale? What's going on? Earthnound? I thought it was Earthbound. I thought it was Earthround. Then it's actually Earthnound. What's going on? Dennis the Dude. What's up, Brody? First time here for Star Sarah 007. How you doing? Today we're talking about on Monday Cinema Club this movie right here, Pretty Woman, and this is our last movie for Women History Month. So we've seen so many classic films this month. Funny Girl, Sophie's Choice, Thelma and Louise, and we're ending the month with the incomparable Julia Roberts and Pretty Woman. And like I said, I'm alone today, and Alice is not here with all of her different languages and whatnot because she's shooting today. She's shooting a commercial. So we're all happy for Alice working. She might tune in and jump into the situation because I try to call her right now, be like, yo, I'm about to go live. But she's like, I'm on the set, so she hung up on my face. So same old Alice. Anyhow, hi to New Zealand, Donna Hunrick, how you doing? Happy birthday, Danny. How you doing? Cup of Mooney. Happy birthday. Mabuhay to Nezel Noel. What's poppin'? Shout out to Brazil. Anyhow, today let's just talk about let's end the month. This is Women's History Month, so I wanted to talk and watch a lot of movies starring women and the superstars that we grew up with, Meryl Streep, Barbra Streisand. I mean, Thelma and Louise is an all-time classic movie, but this film, for the cats that grew up in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, there was no one bigger than Julia Roberts, and this is kind of the film that launched her career. Of course, I got to work with her in the movie Hook, where she played Tinkerbell, and she was great. I mean, I could share some stories about that. She was just awesome. I mean, she was older than me. She was an ingenue in Hollywood at the time, so such a hot young actress, but I definitely took my time to sneak away and try to sneak into the makeup and hair room just to have a few moments with her and talk to her. And she was gracious and beautiful and kind to me. And so shout out to Julia Roberts. But this movie launched her career. It wasn't her first film. I believe the first film that she did was Mystic Pizza, which was also great. But this film kind of launched her into superstardom in American cinema. And so watching this film some years later, I mean, the film, I have the info of the film right now, came out, I think it was 1990 or 1989, the year, 1990. And so, we did Hook a year later, 91. So 1990 is when she kind of jumped on the scene and was this crazy superstar. You watch a movie like this, I'm interested to see what people say with, like, looking at this film some 31 years later now. It's a movie about a prostitute getting picked up by a rich dude and having an amazing fairy tale ending. I mean, it literally was like a Cinderella-ish kind of film, and then they shout out to Cinderella by the end of the film. So that was fascinating. Acting-wise, performance-wise, I mean, Julia Roberts is so easy to watch, and the story and how she acts it, and there's a fanciful way that they're showing this world of Hollywood, and her, Laura San Giacomo, playing young prostitutes on the strip, and it's not gritty at all. It's almost like a PG film, to an extent when it comes to. I don't think you can make a movie like this anymore. I don't think anyone's gonna watch a movie about like this with the protagonist being a prostitute and being very Hollywoody, kind of like clean. It makes it look like the job. That's not such a bad job. That kind of thing. Which is amazing. But But outside of all that, and I'm sure other people will come in here and talk about that aspect of the game, her performance, and you can see why she became a star. She's so easy to watch, and she's so natural on screen and kind of lovable and, easy to root for. I think that's what kind of you want in a leading woman or leading man. And we can't forget about Richard Gere, young Richard Gere, still salt and peppery Richard Gere at a young age, but I think he was pretty desirable and kind of had that cold 80s. It's 1990, so it was like the end of the 80s, and there's like all these 80s. The soundtrack was like super 80s. A lot of the style with the double-breasted suits and the power kind of like suit guys, which was funny to see Jason Alexander, a.k.a. Costanza, being this kind of like alpha like lawyer dude who ends up assaulting her. We're like, damn, Costanza, you're going super hard. But again, like with the outfits, and it was a kind of a kick for me to watch the film because I live in Los Angeles and I know all the streets that they're on, and I live really close to the hotel that they filmed at, and just to see how things have changed and things have stayed the same. I mean, she lived in Las Palmas, which is the street of a club we used to go to all the time called LAX, right there on Hollywood Boulevard, and in Las Palmas. I actually kind of want to drive by that street later on to kind of see if that building's still there where where she lived. But so I mean, at the end of the day, I really liked the movie. I did have problems with just the storyline. I can't believe they made that movie. There's no way you can make this movie today. I still find it hard that they made the movie back then. Yet it is a classic. The original Broccoli. It is a classic for sure. I mean, I'm watching it. It's a classic. The love scenes are so great and moody and beautiful. I mean, it is like this dude picks up this girl who's a working girl, and then he's like the ideal kind of dude. I mean, my guy's rich, super rich, uber rich, and powerful. And then it's like he has a moody, broody night, and then he's like, she walks in. This dude's playing classic piano, flies her to friggin' San Francisco to see an opera. I mean, damn. Like, what is going on? But I like the way they set it up. As a writer, the way they set him up being this really icy guy who can't hold down a relationship because they talk more to his assistant than him, and he has his family issues and all that kind of stuff. But my dude was like on some Bruce Wayne shit, right? Super Bruce Wayne stuff, and he was like so nice. But outside of that, there was a lot of other charming things in the movie. Hector Elizondo, who played the manager of the hotel, the Regency. I always love seeing him in films. He's like one of those gem of a guys. If he's in a movie, he's always something great and classic, and there's something beautiful about what he does. And his supporting stuff in the movie is amazing. But yeah, this little relationship is a little, I don't know. Y'all want to talk about it? Y'all want to talk about it? Who wants to come in? I know there's some people coming in. Let me see if there's any questions we can answer before we go. And there's some Zuko questions. Yo, shout out to Zuko, Fire Nation. Robin Williams, he was great. I mean, we talked about both me and Robin working with Julia in 91 during Hook, and Robin was amazing. But both these, when you're working with these big stars, it's definitely has a different feel going on. And they're gracious and were so nice to me as a, young upcoming teenager actor. So, I don't know. I'm sure there's more coming in. There's more to talk about. Mangster Mind, shouting out Laura San Giacomo. Yo, I always had a big crush on Laura San Giacomo. I thought she was so cute in this movie and all the movies. And her energy just as a kind of like Italian New York girl kind of thing. Denise 420, where's Auntie Alice? Auntie Alice is on the set. She is working today on a commercial, so she may or may not join me. We don't know. We'll see. Questions coming in. Rob Tomali, did I ever date Tatiana Lee. No, I have not dated Tatiana, but shout out to Ta. We grew up together in Hollywood, same generation of our young Hollywood kind of days, and we partied a lot together, and she was a good friend. So shout out to her. Raining heavily. What's poppin'? Alice is camping. She's camping on set. I'm gonna bring some people in. And then we'll see what people have to talk about this movie. Because it can't just be my point of view. My point of view, who knows? Yo, what's poppin'?
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Long time no see.
Right.
Where are you calling in from again?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. So how you doing? You see this movie this week or ever?
Yes, I have. Growing up, I saw like bits and pieces, and then I finally saw it on Hulu, like fully, and then I bought it on DVD at some point.
Then you bought it. Damn.
Yep,
Let's talk about the film. Let's talk about the film.
Yes. All right. Ooh. All right. So my favorite scene, the cliche scene is, you know, when she goes into the store, they kick her out. She's all dressed up because someone else took her.
And she comes back and flexes on them.
Yeah. It's my favorite scene.
I get that. Look, all of us, I grew up in blue collar town too, and I grew up with not a lot of money, and I've been in stores and been looked at like, and I get that feeling. That was a great scene.
I know I still get that, and like some people, like they look at me like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm old enough to be in this store. Like, don't worry. I know I got a baby face, but I'm old enough."
P.S. People are loving your hair right now. People are loving them curls.
Oh, thank you. Just diffused it. Yeah, thank you. But my favorite, what I like about this, if you look at it like really outside, is that no matter how rich and poor, it's all about money either way. Like it's still a money world, like trying to do whatever you can to make money. And if you have it, you don't have enough money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I looked at. And then I like that Julia Roberts was able to break his character of like, you're going to start to feel things that you totally forgot and become humanized instead of just this robotic person who's just money obsessed. And it's like, feel things, relax, enjoy. Like, why are you going to these events if you don't want to be at these events?
Right. I do like how they connected on, and I mean, it was kind of maybe far-fetched, but also makes sense when he said we're like the same, when Richard Gere's character was like, we both screw people over for money, you know?
Yep.
And that was good writing. A was good writing. B was like, because it's such a crazy, if you just look at it on, I mean, if I read this script, I would think, this is crazy. You can't make this movie. You know, but the way they did it, it was so charming. It was kind of like a modern day fairy tale, but it was cool. I just hope no women out there for decades thinking that going into prostitution is a good. Nothing against prostitution, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's as clean as this movie makes it look out to be. You know
it's not. No, actually, where I used to live at my mom's house, there's a sign. There's now a sign, I think they put up last year, saying no prostitution.
What? In New Jersey? Prostitution is the oldest profession.
It's the oldest, kind of quickest way to make money. If you're able to pick your clients or whatever, I'm not going to knock your hustle. It is what it is.
Right.
That's how it is. But my other favorite scene at the end of the movie is when he comes down in the limo.
Yeah.
To declare his love. Yeah. It's like, you love her. You love her.
No, it's good. I mean, yeah, fuck it. He was like, whatever. We met on some real questionable terms, but here we are. And, I see that a lot with people now, like friends and people in modern days where you're like, they're in a relationship. I'm like, how did you guys meet? And like, they don't want to say like a dating app, but then it's like, we met on Tinder. I was like, damn! Tinder worked for y'all. That's great.
I do know someone who got into, I know two people that got in a relationship through Tinder. I was like, all right, I'm not downloading it. But
Tinder to prostitution. I'm just saying the frivolousness of it all.
Sometimes, though, that's how some people meet, is like they straight up hook up. It's nothing but physical, and then it grows and blossoms.
I know. I have a few friends that just met up in the club, just being wild out nights, and then,
and they do the thing, and then it happens.
Turned out to be true love, and I applaud that.
And what I like is that in the very beginning of the film, when they both meet, they're both trying to keep it professional. It's like, all right, I'll give you obviously my body. I don't care that you're going to work. It is what it is. But it slowly
I know
developed
she had her
into that.
rules. She had her rules set out.
She did. I love that she had her rules about like no kissing. It's too personal. It's too intimate. But I don't care what else I do with my body. It is what it is. I'm making money. And then he's like,
yeah, I think even to this day, there's still guys and girls will use that, like no kissing. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't met anyone who said that or have done that with anyone. They're like, no kissing. I've seen memes where it's like, but I've never heard anyone say that yet. Maybe. But I have heard of people, again, they did their thing like you said, and then they, boom, they're together. I'm like, all right.
All right. I thought y'all were just like a little jump-off situation, but
a little bit,
jump-off situation turned into something legit. But and it was funny too to me, like you looking at all these. I mean, they did kind of Carlos like the Latino pimp, but then all the girls are like these like kind of like middle class white girls that are prostitutes. I was like, damn, what kind of when's the last time they saw prostitutes in Hollywood? I don't know if this is just these girls look all super duper nice.
The ones I've seen, oh my goodness! I remember coming home late when I used to work in retail, and like the ones I would see, and I was like, I might get followed because they're looking into my car.
Yeah, struggling.
Those are the ones that I've seen. I'm like, oh, you're doing drugs. Like I could tell, but like to see someone.
They had drug use in the movie. They had the prostitutes. They were trying to introduce some of that harder life, but in a very almost Disney kind of way. This is like Disney princess prostitute. Disney princess.
Adult Disney princess.
Adult Disney princess.
Adult Disney princess. But I actually found out Julia Roberts had the role before Disney bought it. Then they were going to maybe replace her. They weren't sure, but they were so on board with having her as the star that Disney rehired her for that role.
And she was great, man. I mean, this would be, you guys, we all look at it now and we're like, we all know Julia Roberts and we've known her for 30 years. She's like, we all, exactly. We all say, love her. Like, and we do. But like, imagine being a young actress and this is your first time starring in a movie. She's so good. It's like she's not acting too much. She's very free. Her laugh is infectious. Her smile's infectious. She's playing a prostitute. Like, what the fuck? You know what
it was nothing. It was like, I'm a prostitute, so, and I'm in this hotel.
She got down with the sex talk, and she got down with, like, the more, like,
it's like she did it with such great
kind of thing. And then she looked great when she cleaned up. And, of course, she takes off the blonde wig and you see her like in the bathtub with the red hair. You're just like classic Julia Roberts, 80s perm popping off. Had all the like you got the curls popping. That was all big hair.
She honestly played a prostitute with such grace. It was like that's the classiest prostitute you'll probably see in a movie.
Right. What about the mean ass Costanza playing the crazy lawyer, my dude from Seinfeld? Hitting girls, trying to rape girls. Like, damn, Costanza, what are you doing?
I remember when I see him, it's funny just because like I'm used to his Seinfeld character.
His Seinfeld's so legendary, iconic. It's weird to see him as a younger dude and trying to be that guy, trying to be a shot caller dude.
You're this nerdy Seinfeld character that people walk all over, and now this is you walking all over them.
And he's hitting on her, making me feel uncomfortable, hitting on just like, dude, Costanza, Julia Roberts, what's wrong with you?
It was interesting how he's like, what is he seeing you? And then he's trying to force himself. He's like, you're a prostitute. You should be okay with this. And it's like, there are limits. No. So I'm glad like he got his shit handed to him. It's like, dude, this is not okay. No. And I love when, what's his name again? The one who is the love interest for Julia Roberts. What's his name? Richard. When I like when he tells them, he's like, you were poor. I made you rich. And you don't care for anything else but your money now. That's it. It's like, forget me. Like, it's like, I helped you, but
he was like, you're in it for the kill.
Yeah. It's like, you love the kill, not me.
I mean, like, ultimately, there was such good writing. Every kind of character paid off. Every moment got paid off. It was kind of good. You walk away with the film feeling good about everybody. You're like, she made it out.
And they said there's another definition for prostitute, not just like the obvious Julia Roberts, that's being a prostitute, but it has to do with even with like whatever it is that you're good at and you're still doing it for money. So even he can be looked at as a prostitute because he's willing to do whatever it takes to just get more money.
Yeah.
Even as a professional that has nothing to do with the physical world.
No doubt. And, actors have been, compared to prostitutes over the years because of, doing questionable movies and whatever, whether they be sexual or just whatever, and also having your emotions for sale. Like, not your body, but like your emotions are for sale to a degree.
That's true. So it's I'll give you
I never
my
want to judge anybody. I'm not here to judge no one. I don't want to judge, or if you judge me, whatever. It's all good. Keep rolling.
Whatever it is you got to do to be happy.
But I like the movie. So you love the movie. So you bought the movie.
I love this movie. When it was the debate between this and Eat, Pray, Love, I was like, I don't know. They're both so good.
I like Eat, Pray, Love, too. It's not a celebrate. Obviously, Julia Roberts and Pretty Woman has probably got to be top 100 films of all time. People will probably look at it like that, She went from, I'm this little prostitute in this town, but now I fell in love with a guy who's going to take me away from all of this. It's true. But it jumps back into that whole Disney,
it does. Just because they got back together.
Charming, here to save you. Although they fought against it a little bit, she was like, I ain't trying to get saved. He was offering her a deal. Like, this is a deal. Like, you got the car, you got the condo, you got a little expense account. You want to just live like that? She's like, I ain't the one. I need something more. He said, that's all. He did say, this is all I can really do right now. Like, and I get him as a guy. However, certain women push your boundaries. Certain women will push your boundaries, and it's, you gotta show up plain sight.
I say whether it's a man or a woman, if that person makes you think differently and feel differently that you have never thought or thought you were gonna do before, there's a reason for it. You're not gonna do that with everyone. It has to be that special, like, all right, it's this person, and that was it for him. It's like, oh, she's about to walk away. Oh, she is walking away. Never mind. Let me get her back. No, I can't have my life that way anymore.
Adriana, dropping knowledge on Monday Cinema Club. Well, thank you so much for calling in. Always like talking to you.
Thank you.
Hope you have a good week, and I'm glad you like this movie. I'm glad you got to talk about one of your favorite films. That's amazing.
Yes, I did. All right, I will see you guys later. I'm going to still stick around for the live.
Stick around.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So if you watched the movie this week and you want to talk about Pretty Woman and Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, hashtag Julia in the comments. I'll bring you in, and y'all can come in and drop your knowledge on what y'all think about Pretty Woman. Let's bring in the first person I saw, Mr. E, 1986. Mr. E, 1986. Where you at? Yo, what's poppin'?
Hey, what's up, Dante? How you doing, man?
How's life?
Good, man. Can't complain.
Calling from the Carolinas, right?
That's right, Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yes, I do remember. My memories reminding me of some things. So, talk to me about Pretty Woman. This might have been around the time you worked at the movie theater.
No. Well, actually, it's funny. I just watched Pretty Woman on Hulu like 2 hours ago. Throughout time, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I watched it the whole thing just a few hours ago on Hulu.
And what you thinking? Drop some knowledge on the people one time. Where your head at?
Well, Julia Roberts, man, has the prettiest smile in the entire world, man.
Great smile. I'm convinced the whole lip injection thing popping off right now, the whole Kim Kardashian lip thing. I think it started out with Julia Roberts' lips, with girls going, you know what, I want Julia Roberts' lips.
Hey, I agree with you. I think Jessica Alba popped that off too, because Jessica Alba got
Jessica Alba got lips too. But Julia was before Jessica Alba, and her lips got them like great smile.
Oh, beautiful, man. I mean, you worked with her, so what was that like, man? I mean, I would have been like crushing on her crazy.
Nervous. I was sneaking to the. I was like, she had her own make. This is the deal. She had her own makeup trailer. All right.
Okay.
With her own hair and makeup, because she was like a big star. She was like this after Pretty Woman, so she was like coming up, but she was still ingenue. And I would like knock on the door to go, I don't know, make up reasons to go talk to her, because you just want to like, hey, in this scene, what do you think we do? But I just kick her. She's like, sit down, hang out, and I just hang out with her. But I was 15. She was like in her early 20s, I think.
Right.
And, obviously gorgeous. I just wanted to hang out and hang around her. At
Dude.
that time, she was dating Kiefer Sutherland, and I would see Kiefer come to the set with their dogs and stuff like that. And then I don't know, things went awry with that one. Then I started seeing like Jason Isaacs come to set. But I was just like, I was like a teenage kid, just kind of hanging out, trying to be around the cool kids, you know.
Yeah.
She's like the old, like college kids, like, I want to be around those people over there.
Yeah. And she had the pixie cut and everything. Was that a wig or was that?
No, that was her. I think she cut her hair that way. But she was. I mean, what are you gonna say? I mean, you're a teenager, you know. We're not good at talking to pretty girls, especially at that age, let alone this age.
Oh but yeah, definitely.
That age was like, hey, you want to run lines?
Yeah. Man, that's smooth, dude. Hey, listen. So in this movie, right? I noticed Hank Azaria from The Simpsons, the voice actor. He's in this movie as well. Hank Azaria.
I didn't catch him. Where was Hank Azaria?
He was like in the first 10 minutes of the movie. I was like, Hank Azaria, yeah.
Now it's coming. He had like 1 or 2 lines in a joint, right? About something. I think he was maybe working the office for Richard Gere or something like that. Yeah.
It was so cool because I'm a big Simpsons fan. Or back in the day, I was.
Me too.
You know. Right. He did a Boo, and he's a really talented guy. But here's another kicker too. Well, first of all, she was 23 when she started this movie. She was only 23, and Hector Alonso or Zara.
Yeah, Hector Elizondo.
Elizondo was in this movie, but he was also in Princess Diaries, which was the start of don't tell me. I know her name. Princess Diaries.
Yes.
I can't forget. What's her name?
Is Catherine, isn't
it?
What's her name? It's going to come in the chat. I know. Is it Kath? I met her 1 time. 2 times. She's very nice. Her name is...
Anne Hathaway. There you go.
Anne Hathaway. Yeah. Anne Hathaway. Exactly.
Yeah, and both of those ladies have beautiful smiles, man. So it's kind of...
He helped. You tell me Hector Elizondo is the one who helped launch both their careers.
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
That's pretty... I mean, because he is... I don't know if I watched The Princess Diaries, or I didn't see all of it. But he is like the guy that's like... I love that character. The guy that's like the guy who's pulling the strings behind the scenes to kind of make the princess, you know, give the princess magic.
Right. And both of them had like transfer makeovers and everything like that. And man, I'm gonna tell you something else too. Wow, this movie is amazing, man. Came out in 1990, which I thought it came out in 89, but it came out in 1990.
Yeah, but at the same time, they probably shot in 89. But yeah, Hector Elizondo now realized he's the fairy godmother in the piece.
Definitely, dude.
Fairy godmother, Hector Elizondo.
He is the man. I watched Hook, and then I watched Hook last night, man. So it was like a Julia Roberts. Yeah, it came. You know, it's on Netflix now, so I was able to watch that, and that was really cool. And man, just Julia Roberts, man. And then Richard Gere, of course, he's like the handsome debonair guy. And
yeah, he was salt and pepper back then, my dude. My dude was salt and pepper back then.
What about salt and pepper's here?
Speak on Costanza out here abusing women, being that dude, right? One time.
Dude, you know what's so funny about Jason Alexander? I can't get out of my head. He was in this old McDonald's commercial where it's like, the cool's cool, the hot's hot. Cause he used to be like, yeah.
That's the McDonald's, that burger that they split up, the McDLT.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, man.
I forgot he was in that commercial. You know, I played poker with this dude before.
Really?
Yeah, celebrity poker games. He's actually a good poker player. He was.
Wow.
I don't know because we were playing poker, but he wasn't very chatty. He was a little more like, you know, poker pro feeling, like little. And I was like, man, you Costanza, dog. I wish I remembered this movie. I would have asked him like, what's up with you? That's a hard role to play, and it's funny to see Costanza. I keep calling my dude Costanza. That's Jason Alexander.
Jason Alexander. It's funny. I've never seen an episode of Seinfeld before, but I'm aware of who he is.
It took me a long time. I never watched it when it was on, but I watched it like later on, like during like reruns and stuff. And it's brilliant. I mean, and that character's so brilliant. But then young Jason Alexander playing this, you know, type A lawyer out here just violating people, and then take it to the next level. He slaps Julia Roberts and tries to rape her.
he pimp slaps her, dude. He just needed some powder in his hand, and he would have been straight.
Kind of tall woman. Julia Roberts would probably mess you up, Jason Alexander.
Probably, because he's real short, right? How short is he?
Yeah, he's not that tall. Probably 5'6", maybe.
Yeah, man, crazy.
It's just funny. I mean, he did it so well, and he emoted. I mean, he like had all that stuff, but it's funny because Costanza's such a big iconic character. You're like, damn, you start imagining Costanza doing that. You're like, Costanza, you better stop right now, dude. Don't be slapping no women. What you doing?
Slapping no.
I'm gonna call Gere, Costanza. Stop
it. You know what I think too? When I was watching the movie, I think the only reason why Richard Gere's character didn't buy that guy's company out is because that he reminded him of his father. At least that's what I got.
There were some layers. There were some layers going on for Richard Gere's character. And, I mean, yeah, he did a great job. I mean, of course, it's Julia Roberts' movie, and she became this big star. But Richard Gere obviously had a great career, too. Has a great career. But he did a great job in this film. It's like, he's playing that role. A lot of times when you do movies, especially when you have, like, a big lead, a lot of times she uses a woman that has to play like the less desirable role because like it's all about the man, and then the wife or the love interest comes in and just plays this kind of like mediocre role compared to the great role that the star's playing. But it's a kind of a duo thing, and Richard Gere got a lot of great scenes and a lot of layers, and he played it well. The movie was so easy to watch.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And even though it's a 90s film, it didn't, to me at least, it didn't feel like a 90s film. It felt very relatable. I like that she was street smart, but she was,
What about those squeaky clean prostitutes? Who
was her best friend? What was her name?
Sarah Sanji, which I love her. I love her.
Beautiful, man. She had this Italian.
But these girls were supposed to be like down and out Hollywood strippers, can't pay rent, some old hood stuff.
Right.
It was squeaky, ass clean.
Well, it's Touchstone, right? Touchstone owned by Disney, so I mean,
it was like Disney prostitutes.
Right.
I was like, damn, what neighborhood are these prostitutes in? These prostitutes look super clean.
Man, crazy. It's crazy. On one quick question, but it's totally different from the movie. Have you ever had a chance to check out Soleil Moon Frye's documentary called Kid 90?
No, I gotta watch it.
Dude, it's so good.
It's so good. I'm sure it's great. I know Soleil. I was with Soleil in the 90s, hanging out with her a lot. Haven't seen her in a bunch of years, but I mean, shout out to Soleil Moon Frye. She was a sweetheart. Her and her husband. She's great, man. We spent a lot of nights partying together, just in our young little Hollywood clique. I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out for sure.
It's crazy because I didn't realize, like, okay, how the dots connect. Everybody knows each other in Hollywood, it seems like.
Especially I gotta watch it too, because I mean, I gotta see. I'm sure half those damn pictures, I might have been somewhere in that damn room.
Yeah, I was about to say, were you? Because I remember I actually with the, by the way, congratulations on your film,
Thank you so
the
much.
Fabulous Filipino Boys, and I had asked the question about the boys, Hakeem and Taj and Bilal. I realized that you guys were all working together. It's just crazy how everybody's connected, dude.
Yeah, everyone's connected, especially in this town. I mean, it's Hollywood, but the town at times is smaller than you think, especially within certain crews and generations. Also, like a lot of times, like Hollywood, it's like high school. You know what I'm saying? And the time you came
seems that way.
Yeah, the time you came up in the people you worked with and the people you partied with becomes like your class, like the class of 2020. Right? So it's like everyone when we partied together or worked together in projects together in the 90s, like we all knew each other. Like we all went to the same clubs. We were underage going to clubs together. There's only certain clubs that would let us in, so we like all rolled in together. And great stories and great times. And when you see the folks from that era, ones that you don't see, all the time, it's always love. And it's interesting as you grow up and the people that have stayed in the industry, whether or not you had beefs in the past or like liked each other's acting or not, it don't really matter no more. It's like we're all here. How you doing? How's your brother? How's your brothers? How's your cousin? How's your mom? You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to all that kind of stuff. It's like it's literally like a high school reunion talks.
That's so cool, dude. It's like it seems like it's almost like family in a way. I mean, not, you know what I mean? Seems
Yeah,
like
no, it's fan. I think it's like, definitely like a fan band situation. And I miss a lot of those cats from the '90s. But that clique, Soleil, I mean, there's so many.
David Arquette, and she even knew Leo, and it's crazy.
But like, yeah, all those dudes. Young John Brandis, who passed away, hung out with us.
Rest in peace, man. He was great.
Tatiana Ali, of course. Seth Green.
Yeah.
Like all these dudes. Like it was a different time. It was a different.
Definitely.
Of course, Leo and Toby and that clique, they had their own clique that we'd all, kind of all cross paths all the time. So,
wow.
Yeah, I gotta check out Kid 90, reminisce a little bit.
Definitely, man. It's a great documentary, and always a pleasure to talk to you, my friend.
Yo, E, pleasure, man. Peace.
Hey, man. Peace, brother.
We got some more time. We can bring some more people in here. So, hashtag right now, Julia, and we'll bring you in. You're going to have to hang up on me because it's a new update. I can't hang up on you, E. There you go. Bam. Mr. E left. Hashtag Julia. And I'll bring you in to talk. If you watched the movie, please, if you watched this film, and which is Pretty Woman, hashtag Julia. Let's talk about the film. And yeah, there's let's go Nick-tastic coming in hot, maybe. I don't know. People hashtag Zuko. What's up, Nick-tastic?
Oh my God, it's Dante Bosco!
How are you doing? Where are you calling in from, Nick?
Concord, California. Oh my God.
Damn, I know Concord. I'm from Pittsburgh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm excited. I'm a huge fan.
Oh man, I appreciate it. I'm flattered. I love the posters on your back wall. I love Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
I see all the Italians back there. So I see Soprano. I see Chino, De Niro, Brando. I see all.
My dream is, if you can't tell, I want to become an actor.
Oh, awesome. You act in high school?
Sorry, it was a little bit.
Were you an actor in high school?
I'm actually still in high school.
Damn, I couldn't tell with that beard, Nick.
I know. But I have been doing some training. Like, I'm hoping to start things up once the pandemic hits, like 10 plays and shit like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on one second. I'm gonna bring my co-host in real quick, and we can talk. Alice, I can't bring you in. I'm gonna try to bring her in next. So, did you watch the movie?
Yes. It was about 5 years ago. That was when I found out about. That's actually the movie where I learned about hooker rules.
Oh my God!
No kissing on the mouth.
God. No kissing on the mouth. Yo, Nick, this is my co-host Alice. She's on the set. Nick's calling in from Concord.
This is Alice. Hi, everyone.
Hang on. Before we talk about it, can I get a quick photo?
Yeah, hit a photo.
All right. Okay, I have to say, the movie was enticing. Like, it really got to me. Like,
Alice. Who's that auntie?
Even as a hooker, Julia Roberts' character was a strong woman.
She was a strong woman. The hooker thing kind of threw me for a loop a little bit, but yeah, I kind of get into it.
You know, like, hookers, like, what I hear, hookers are submissive, do anything, but like, she stood her ground.
She stood her ground, and she ultimately played a princess-esque character. You know, like a modern day princess. It was just kind of in a dark world, but they Disneyfied it, so it was like very watchable, very fun.
And anyone who thinks Richard Grere's attractive has to be strong.
Now, what kind of acting do you want to do when you graduate high school?
Mostly, well, after high school, I was thinking about Hollywood, like movies and stuff. I've always grew up with movies.
Yeah, I see you got some great films behind you, and those are all the actors we chased for years and continue to chase.
And I always learn from like my idols: Tom Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robin Williams, God rest his soul.
Yes, shout out, rest in peace.
What was he like? Was he a cool guy?
Robin was super cool. He's from the Bay Area, from San Francisco, so he always loved that connection. We both think we both shared that connection. And he was just the most giving and loving dude. Like on the set, he knew everyone's names. He came to work every day with the best energy and the best attitude, making sure we had the best day possible. And we had moments where we could just talk about poetry, talk about acting. I love Dead Poet Society. We talked a lot about that film.
His role in Good Will Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Damn, Nick is passionate, Alice. He's gonna be an actor. He's in high school right now.
I don't know what you guys talking about. Nick, are you in acting?
Yeah, he's acting in high school. He's gonna be an actor when he gets out.
I hope to one day actually be the next Robin Williams.
Really? We'll look forward to it.
I'm sick of that. Yikes!
If you become the next Robin Williams, I'm gonna have to do a film with you so I can say I acted with both Robins.
Yeah. Other thing about Pretty Woman is how I was surprised to see Jason Alexander as
an asshole,
as a villain, like
an asshole.
Yeah. I wanted to say asshole, but I didn't know if this was a PG rating.
No, it is what it is. But he did a great job. So shout out.
Yeah, like I've seen some episodes of Seinfeld. Like you when you think of Jason Alexander, you think funny, Danny DeVito looking,
right?
With the eyes.
But you don't think of him as power hungry lawyer with a double-breasted suit about to smack down hookers and hit on them, cheat on his wife, being crazy. But he did a good job.
Yeah.
So Nick, man, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah.
Good luck on the journey. I mean, that's what me and Alice do.
Do you have any? I was also hoping. Do you have any advice as a fellow actor?
Yeah. Any advice, Alice?
Advice from me? I don't think he's asking advice from me. Asking
I'll ask advice from both of you.
She's on set right now, so obviously you're doing something good.
Advice for acting? I will say, just be you. I'm just kidding.
No, I mean that's the truth.
To be honest, that's the truth. I mean, if you're comfortable with your skin, if you're comfortable with who you are, I mean, that's what you get cast for. Like, I don't know, like, that's always Dante telling me, like, you have to be comfortable with yourself.
Totally.
And to be honest, it's just like acting, it's just like reacting the situation at the same time. Like, you can't be another Brad Pitt, because Brad Pitt is already exists. You can't be another, you're gonna be you. You
have to be one Nick. That's your only shot. That's your shot.
Nick, that's only you. If you can be good at it, being yourself, I think you're gonna be good.
Yeah.
I think I totally.
Thank you, Alice. That means a lot.
And I wish you good luck on the journey. Yeah. And if I can tell you anything, Nick, is once you get into this life, you gotta realize it's a lifestyle. It's not necessarily a job. It is a job. We end up getting paid for it, and that's our lives in life. But
I don't care. I don't care about the money. I care about the journey. I care
not this money. Yeah,
you care about
the journey. That being said, you need to make money. You
do need to make money. I do. I care about the money, but I also care about keeping people entertained.
Yeah, but not only that, it's keeping people entertained, but it's also keeping on your craft, keeping on the stories you want to tell, who you are as an artist. Work on yourself, work on your characters, work on yourself, that's the process. It's a lifestyle. As you become an artist, everything you watch, you don't watch like a regular person anymore. You watch it like an artist. What does this mean to me? What is this going to mean to my future work? But not just the films, the music you listen to, everything inspiring you. Yeah. Everything becomes an inspiration to you. The sunset.
I actually started this little thing called Nicktastic Monologue.
Commercial director.
Oh my God, it's the director of the commercial. What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, hi guys.
Have a good shoot. Hope the shoot's going well.
Thanks. It's going great. She's a star.
I know she is.
Alrighty. Before I go, could you do me one favor and say, I need to capture the avatar to restore my honor?
I must capture the avatar, restore my honor. Bye, Nick.
Bye.
The host captured on this.
How you doing? The director, Alice, is on set today. How you doing, sir? Hope the shoot's going well. Hope you're
This is
putting it
Dante
through the rounds.
director.
Hi guys, yeah, it's going great. It's a beautiful day to be filming. Glad to be filming in Los Angeles again.
It's great. It's amazing. One of the few people shooting out here, so that's congratulations to you.
Thank you. I have to get back to it, but good to meet you guys.
Bye.
This is cool.
Alice, what are you doing? You BTSing? You BTSing on the set right now?
I'm trying to say hello, guys. I'm sorry I got late a little bit because I was shooting in the green screen room. So I'm shooting a commercial for TV, and we're in the huge studio, and then we're shooting in the green screen room. So everything we did, it's like we're visualizing VR world. Everything is like, I mean, heavy visual effects. So that's it. How are you? How are you doing?
Denise just yelled out, Auntie Alice. Hold on, Alice. So before we bring anyone else in, drop what you think about this movie.
I think I'm just gonna say really quick about the Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman. Can I be a hooker?
Damn. Don't get caught up in. That's not the lesson of the movie. The lesson of the movie is not to be like, is a hooker a part? Is a job I could do?
The movie is, if you are a hooker and if you're lucky, that's what's gonna end it up. It's like a Cinderella story, you know. I'm not sure that's true or not. How many times it's gonna be happen? After I watched the movie, I feel like this is so true to be good, like so good to be true. And then it's a very fantasy like Cinderella story. And interesting thing is, I heard about this script before they shot it. The original script was like what is it called? A hooker and a very bad businessman. They just go around and then screw people. And it's not like how this movie ended up right now. It's like more what does it say? Like more romantic, beautiful love stories. Like more about like dirty, like dark side of the story.
Right.
And the Disney took like whatever the production company, they took it.
Disney touchdown Disney.
Yeah, and then they took it. It's like, you know what? We're gonna make it a Cinderella, like real life Cinderella. A hooker meets a princess who is very rich and good looking, and then conveniently just divorced, and they're gonna fall in love with each other. It's like, damn, isn't it that every girl's dream in the Hollywood? Not only Hollywood, in the rest of the world.
Nicole said the original name of the film. Alice, Nicole
met a guy who drove the good car, and he just ended up at that beautiful billionaire's lap.
It happens.
It happened.
Nicole said, fun fact, the movie.
Am I doing something wrong?
Alice, you're not doing nothing wrong. You're on a set shooting a commercial. Alice.
Yeah. Yes.
Nicole says a fun fact about the film was the movie was originally called $3,000.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Oh, because she wants to get the $3,000, and then that's why she stayed for 3 days, right?
Exactly.
Original script. Yeah, that's true. That's a funny name. That's a funny title.
All right. Do you have time to bring in like another person?
Let's do one more person for really quick because I'm on the standby. So
okay, but before we go, I was trying to call you earlier for next week's film. I think next month we should just do all these couples movies. All right.
What are couples movies?
Like I want to do the first movie. I want to do like just duos, like amazing duos.
Right.
What is the movie we're gonna do?
I want to do Before Sunrise.
Whoa! Before Sunrise?
Yeah, what you think?
I don't think. Damn. Is anybody like? Do you guys like the Before Sunrise?
Yeah. Or what's the first one? Before Sunrise or Before Sunset? I forget which one is
the Before Sunset. The first one, right? Are you talking about the first one?
Yes.
I think it's the Before Sunset. Somebody helped us.
No, it's Before Sunrise, 1995. Let's do Before Sunrise, and then we'll talk about the other films. You've been working hard today. Let me discuss it with you. Before Sunrise.
We'll do Before Sunrise. But before I hang up, I want to talk about one thing.
What?
Movie, one of my favorite part of the movie is in the beginning of the movie and end of the movie, there's one guy, welcome to the Hollywood. And then everyone comes to this town for their dreams. What's your dream? Guess what is my dream?
What?
Being a hooker.
What are you talking about?
And then meet my billionaire guy, and I just gonna be like getting their credit card, to spending shopping, and I don't have to work.
Of course, the billionaire is Richard Gere. You know what I'm saying? What if the billionaire was Jason Alexander and Costanza? It'd be a whole different kind of story. The freaking guy's like a GQ model. He's like,
so cute and he's handsome. How come he's still
that movie Indecent Proposal where the guy's offering her $1 million to sleep with Demi Moore, but it's Robert Redford. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the?
Exactly. And another thing is, she's a hooker, but she didn't take the money. And when he throw that,
this is the other thing. He only paid her $3,000 for the week
for herself, and you're asking like, I don't understand the woman. It's like, what? Nope. Are you gonna pick up the money instead? If somebody just throw the money in the bed or on the ground and you just pick it up? Hell no.
But this is the thing. He only paid her $3,000 for the week, right?
Yeah,
But when she went shopping, I know for damn sure she spent more than $3,000 on those clothes because I know how much clothes cost. And on Rodeo, I know what you can't get out of one of those stores without paying $1,000. And she's paying. I mean, she only paying $3,000 for the week, but he bought her damn near $10,000 of clothes.
That's true. That's true. But she's using his credit card. What are you drinking? Are you drinking matcha?
Matcha lemonade. Mm.
Without me, matcha.
The Chris Webber said that's $15K in today's time. Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
That's true.
What year was that movie, Pretty Woman? What year was
1990.
it? 1990. So 1990, $3,000. I think it's for now is maybe $20,000.
Alice C. Bowdville said, "You don't need to be a hooker. Just find an investment banker."
That maybe let's try. But I mean, after that, mom watched A Pretty Woman, so that's the end of the line. It's like, welcome to the Hollywood, like full of dreams. Like, what's your dream? Want to be? That's the Cinderella movie, right?
Yes. Shout out to the Chris Webber, old friend, man. Hope you're well, brother. All right. One more person. Let's bring in. I brought in Adriana because she said she would.
She what?
Yeah, she watched the film. So we'll bring one more person. We got hashtag Julia right now, and we'll bring you in if you watch Pretty Woman and you have something interesting that you want.
People that follow your dream, girl. We love you, Alice. Emma. I was like, thank you, Emma. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna be a hooker. Come on, guys.
You're not
a hooker. I mean, I can be acting hooker in the screen.
All right. Hold on a second. The first Julie I just saw right now. I can't bring people in. Hold on a second. No.
Why? What happened?
Sometimes it let me do it. Sometimes it not let me do it. Let me see. I gotta go to here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying to control this all by myself.
Alice. Denise said, Alice, you might find your Richard Green. Where's my Richard? Where's my Richard? Richard. What are you doing? Are you doing what you know what you're doing?
I'm trying to bring someone in here. Don't question what I'm trying to do.
Why are you so sad? What's going on?
I'm drinking matcha tea. It's all gone.
I started drinking matcha tea. I've tried to drink coffee. My makeup artist.
Hey, Nicole's joined us.
What's up, Nicole? Welcome to our Monday Cinema Club. We miss you.
I miss you too.
I miss you back. All right.
Talk to us about this movie. Did you like this movie, Nicole?
Did you like
the movie? Nicole comes on here like I wasn't impressed with none.
So, do you want to be the hooker, Nicole?
Damn, I don't think you can just say hooker like that.
Of course I want to be the hooker.
Wrong word.
No, it's not wrong word. Look at the Julia Roberts.
I prefer women of the night. No? Okay. Nicole, Nicole, what you want to say about the movie?
All right, talk to us. What do you think about the movie?
Yeah, what you said about the film is like I liked it, but it was like some of the themes are like outdated because like it was like built in the 1990s.
Mm-hmm. And there was a hooker, and she was a hooker.
Yeah.
Woman of the night.
Yeah, so fun fact, the original ending, they wanted to get Kitty, Vivian's friend, to make her look like she died from overdose, and Vivian and Edward don't end up together.
Oh, that's it. Original end of the movie?
Yeah.
Kitty dies and they don't end up together? That's dark. That's dark.
Where did you get your information, Nicole?
It's probably the movie that the script you were talking about where like the guys screwing people over, the darker script. That's probably how it ended, Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like Pretty Woman script was a very dark.
That wasn't Pretty Woman. That script was called $3,000.
Okay, let's talk about 3,000 books.
Okay, Nicole, what was your favorite part of this movie?
Hi, Sophia. We'll see you guys.
As cliche as my favorite part was the part where she's like, she went in there and she's like, big mistake.
What do you mean? Big mistakes for which part?
No, I remember when she like went in that store and they thought you're a hooker, and so she's like turned away.
Oh yeah. I know that it's an uncomfortable scene, but it is a really good scene in the movie. As a teenager watching this in the 90s, I haven't watched it since then, I don't think. The things I remember is her kind of like swaggering over to the Lotus at the beginning of the movie where she's like, work it, and she's like in that dress and that wig. I was like, damn, look at her. And then the like love scene on the piano. I was like, yes. And of course the bathtub scene, and then of course the scene when she hits her hand, she laughs.
Most the bathtub or the piano?
What?
Which love scene do you like the most?
The piano. That's it. Obviously, Alice ain't into that. Okay. Nicole, any other fun facts before we roll out?
There's one thing I wanted you to do, actually.
All right, I'm rolling, guys. I got a call and said so. Good to talk to you guys. Good to talk to you. I would love to talk to you. So next week movie is
Before Sunrise.
Okay, Before Sunrise. See you guys for next week.
Tell your director to watch the movie.
Okay, I'll tell him talking to you. Bye, guys.
Damn, Alice is being all doing her own damn thing today. What were you gonna say, Nicole, before we roll?
There's someone I want you to give a shout out to.
I'll do it.
Her name is Tatiana.
Shout out to Tatiana. What am I shouting out Tatiana for?
I don't know. She's like one of your fans. She's also Filipina.
Oh, wow. Well, shout out to Tatiana. I appreciate you being a fan and being that you're Filipino. Shout out to all the Filipino community out there. Hope you get to watch my film Fabulous Filipino Brothers when it comes to a theater near you. And so shout out Tatiana. Thank you, Nicole.
Bye.
Before Sunrise next week.
Okay.
All right. All right, you guys. So that was our week. This is Monday Cinema Club. It's been fun to hang out solo dolo with you guys this week. Thank you guys for watching. Next week, shout out to XX Alondra1. Shout out to you. Denise 420. Shout out to you. Hope you watch Before Sunrise next week. I definitely always love to hear your point of view on it. Savannah Havahu, what's up? C. Balville, what's going down? Mary, thank you guys for watching. Next week, Before Sunrise. What genre is it? It's romantic, indie film. I think we're going to do like a bunch of couples films and see what we like about those things or what we don't like. See if me and Alice agree on anything and if you guys agree with us. But thank you for letting me come and watch Pretty Woman with y'all this week. I really love the film. And I hope you guys have a great week. See you next week. Monday Cinema Club, Before Sunrise. Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.